Whew. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Let's get this all set up. Oh, I think I muddled on the settings a little bit. Let me just check. We'll see in a sec. They seem mostly fine. I'll make sure though. Excuse me. Alrighty. Did I change? No, I didn't. Okay. Cool. It's working as it should. I don't think we really need to change anything. Take traction control off. Drop the fuel down to like 6 or something. That should be more than enough. Get to driving. Ooh. Need to remember that I can actually rev this thing to about 3,500 or 3,750, should I say? Ooh, too busy trying to untangle my mic a little bit there. Sometimes my mic cable gets caught on a bit of the desk furnishing when I have it like pulled in. Oh, cool. Actually, what point is that on the... Okay, about halfway. I don't remember where this goes for me. I think it goes left. Okay, it does go left. We're good. It does feel a bit quicker than I did last time. Albeit, it has been a week, so I don't think I've done any sim racing at all in that time. This corner here's the real tricky one on this track, though. Whoa. A lot tighter than you think it is. Should be full flat around this last corner, I think. Easily. Very easy. Very late on the brakes. Oh. Lost out a bit to the ghost there. I think I might beat myself out there a bit though. Yep. Not really sure what the best line is there, but that was a better line than what we took last time. Can never get this corner right, but better than last time. Much better than last time. Main thing will just be trying to avoid that wall. Afraid to do. Same with this corner here, to be honest. Especially how much narrower the track gets through here. Trying to pray it doesn't become my unceremonious demise. Just wanna turn the music down a little bit. Should be good. Cool. Hopefully it could be, with my newfound knowledge, can be faster than what I was last week. A bit more competitive. Hopefully a bit more racy. It was definitely not that last week. Almost a whole second faster this lap. Which is good. Clipped the wall there a bit, which I don't think has helped me end the braking. About even, it seems. Oh, actually, the Ghost is pulling a little bit ahead. Just gonna try braking earlier through here. We should have stayed in third. Yeah, I think that might have worked out better if I'd stayed in third. Taking that wider berth. Really not sure what the line is through here still. Apparently better than last time though. Definitely going to be a bit of a dive bomb corner, that one. Maybe this one as well. But a bit more risky here given how tight it does become. There's bound to be some more contact here this week, that's for sure. I think. If I just hug the inside all the way around, see what that does for me. It might just be quicker. I'm not really sure. Pulled quite considerably. So maybe 40, that was 5 temps there. Weak for that opening sector, which I've made better on here. I should have gone the second. I'm drifting the transit, man. Alright, that wasn't good. More practice into this epoxy corner, though. I just don't get it. Oh, God damn it. I see that drifting action though. Oh, look at that. Oh, replay cameras. Oh, there we go. Oh. Yeah, if I do... Wrong button. There you go. Here we go. Oh. Look at that. That was surprisingly smooth. The old switcheroo. Now we go. I'll save that for the memes. Why not? Nothing better. Probably about server time though, I think, so... Let me... see... Things are already on that end. might be a tad early, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, nope, it is up. Cool. Let's get on in. Yes, we get blasted at the same time. There we go. Ooh, right up the chuff. Okay. Probably about 5 liters should be enough. It was telling me like 13 minutes on what we previously had. Oh, you're right, this pit exit. I don't have to deal with this in practice because we're in hot lap mode, but this is a very tight pit exit. It's not too bad in the vans, but I do remember trying this in the Calibra, and I struggled. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. We're gonna go for a dive bomb on Yara in the first opportunity. We are. Oh, we're side by side though. We're racing in practice. I think he's dropped back a bit. Yeah, he has. Oh, I turned back really late. It's gonna drive me into the wall. Oh no, we're good. Just missed it. Still really don't know the line into this corner. Guess like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Bit hesitant still, but it's better. Okay. Coming together quite nicely here. Holy shit. Big old run here. I want to jump on that Bianca's a little earlier. Oh, didn't get him on as late as Yari did though. Hit the wall. Okay. That's gonna do for me here. Turn a little early there. Oh, it's a bit of a wall hit. Oh no, it's big of a wall hit again for Yari. Oh, he's not having good. At least on this practice run. Oh. I feel like I better balance him out lap though, which is kind of funny. Oh, I'm hitting everything now. Sheesh. This lap's definitely not going to be that quick. Gotta remember these vans are quite big. Interesting little track though. On 40.0, it's still my best lap, I think. Absolutely grinded the wall there. Not with a 39.9 though. It's definitely achievable if I got a 40-0 with all those little knocks around the place. Really big confidence corner there, though. That's definitely going to be the one that makes the difference, I think. Oh, 38.5 from Phil. Nice one there. Let's put the old light bar back on. I think we determined that it's not really impeding us. I'm actually going to try taking the tote out of the front of this thing. Let's see what we get. Drop a PSI out of there as well. Oh, and I've... Bloody plonker I am, crashed on the way out onto my qualifying lap. Only 6 minutes for qualifying, so not long. Trying to get many lap attempts in here. Oh, getting that just a little bit. Oh well, shouldn't matter too much. Fucking hell. A bit of the old NASCAR approach. And we're going to take the wide berth around here to start this lap. In the hopes that... Not if I do that. Maybe in the hopes that I'll be able to sweep it just a little bit extra speed. Coming around to start this lap. Actual timed run. That's a pretty good first corner. Bit a little earlier than usual, but that seemed to work for helping me pick up that apex quite nicely. Well, I don't think that worked out quite well. We'll see though. Definitely didn't feel as smooth as it could have been. This corner so dastardly. Go with 38.8. This first flyer. See what I can put down here. It's my first measuring stick. 39.9. Jeez. Phil really have almost a second on all of us? Holy cow. He does. That's insane. Definitely want to break a bit earlier into here. Take a bit of a tighter line through here. There we go. Feel like I could definitely do better than a 39.9. I just tidied myself up a bit. A bit hesitant on the throttle through there, but is what it is. Mattia has jumped me over 39.1. Not able to break into the 38s though. Phil must have some witchcraft up his sleeve to be able to hit that 38 marker. Oh, there he is with a 38.5. Holy cow. Someone's been training in the ways of the van. .4. See if I can maybe make any more use of the space I have. Took got like over a second to find, which is just crazy. .7. Jesus Christ. No crap. I'm gonna finish this lap though. See if I can maybe put down a slightly better mark. I think I might be doomed to start in third. Start up that line to the finish line, 39.4. Oh, that maybe could have been a couple attempts better had I not have had that little knock. But I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. They're losing almost like a second, over a second. Something. They know something. That's for sure. All right. Okay, I'm actually gonna gamble and take the light bar off again. Definitive test. Does the light bar make a difference? I want to say it doesn't, but we'll find out. Two 10-minute races coming up here, though. Things could get pretty saucy. Best action-packed race ever. Hopefully so. Try and keep it in that sort of power band. Got an okay start there. Better than Phil. Actually, maybe better than Mattia. Oh, but not as good as whoever's in the FedEx. Don't know when they're going to start braking. I'm kind of boxed in here. Oh, I'm on the outside. I'm going to get driven into the wall. No! That's really stalled me up there. Bastards. Pretty much everyone has got a swamp by now. I am on the inside line at least. Oh, but Yari's right there. I am officially last. God damn it. I didn't realize that corner came up so quickly. I was nearly dead meat. Alright, you know what? Risking it for a biscuit. This is probably the worst place I could try and overtake. Tightest part of the track. Okay, it didn't really work. Shit. Okay, that definitely feels so much faster now, though, with the correct gearing. Bit of a nudge. See if we can maybe catch up a bit more. Robert and Mart seem to be fighting a bit. Nudge again. He isn't going to drive it into the wall through here, as I scraped the wall a little bit myself. It's quite hard to sort of give people a bit of a help through this section, though, given how twisty it is, but trying my best. Get a big boost there into the braking zone. Oh, he's going to overdo it. That actually sets me up really nicely. Nice car, they call it bump to pass. Hey Roman, how's it going? I think it'd more call it a bump and run. Which is almost what I did there, actually. I gave him so much speed into that corner, he didn't know what to do with it. Ooh. It was nearly me into that wall, though. Right, 3.2 seconds to Robert. Can we close? Those two are going to be fighting, so I think it's within the realms of possibility if I don't drift off. Keep my head on my shoulders. Definitely faster than Yari, which might not be a good omen for him. Oh, hey, Virgilio. Sorry, I can't read tonight. I don't know why, I just defaulted to Roman. Sorry about that, Virgil. uh, yeah, there are some very unfortunate dates on this calendar. You are right. Ooh, 38.6. That's pretty good. 38.5's up ahead, though. That's not good. Good here. Ooh, fuck. That's a big old wallop. Yeah, a couple of very unfortunate dates on this calendar. Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Is what it is. I'll probably be around for both. We'll see. I don't think I have any major plans due, so... Oh, yeah. Ooh, they are proper fighting. Robert got around, though. Got around, that's a place to make a move into here. Tightest part on the track by far. Used a Skoda RM pack before? Yes. I think we used a different layout, though. Maybe? I think we only used the... Did we use the full layout? I don't remember. We're using the full layout this time. I thought we used the south layout. Or north. The layout that's without the figure 8. I think we used that layout last time. I could be wrong, though. However, the Civil War takes place in the Netherlands during New Year's Eve. Fair enough. Closed up quite nicely onto Mart here. Might be having some kind of problem. Ooh. Robert kicking into a drift around there. Crazy stuff. Shari has been dumped. Oh, I've dumped myself into the wall. Oh, fuck. Hit the other wall. God damn it, man. I was catching. I was right on them. And I had to clip both walls like a moron. My incident points aren't going to be happy after this, but yeah. I know I'm not driving an Isetta. I wish I was. Might help me. Oh my god. You know, actually, I kind of shrugged it off last week. I remember Roman last week was talking that, like, because we did Thermalito, the, like, Thermalito week event that DDF Racer puts on every year a couple of weekends ago. And the opening race is a 5-lap race in these transits. And he mentioned that he felt that, like... Yeah, he felt that, like, the brakes faded. And you know what, actually? I'm kind of seeing it now. I didn't notice it last week at Avers. But I think I'm definitely noticing it here. I'm braking where I normally would. And, I ain't getting the... Definitely not getting the same brakes out as I was before. Ooh, Robert was in the wall. Both of them were, actually. Mart's back ahead. Oh, shit. I'm back on the hunt with these guys. Yeah, I think the brakes maybe do go off. I've never really noticed that in AC before, actually. Like, sort of... Oh, did they cross the line? I think they did. Yeah, they did. But, it might be a thing. I do know AC does... Yeah, I thought it never even happened either. But I don't know, something... It doesn't feel like it breaks as good anymore. So... It might just be a tire thing, I don't know. Like, AC's physics are full of all sorts of... Yeah, it could just be the tires, maybe. AC's physics are filled with all kinds of strange quirks. Could also just be placebo. I'm trying too hard, maybe. It's a bit easy to hit the edge of what a van could achieve, it's safe to say. God. Transit brakes, yeah. I don't think I'm going to catch Roman here. There's a bit of a poor exit from that loop. So yeah, I think he's going to win out. Alright, I have a point to prove next race, though. I think I definitely have the speed to climb up more positions. But I kind of got strong-armed at the start. You know, I have an excuse. I have an excuse. My brain is mush tonight, but I have an excuse. I was a bit sick over the weekend, and it's buggered up my digestive system, so I'm all over the place. But yeah, no, I see you're in the grid. See, you're there. You're in that spot directly next to me. See? There's a van. There's a van to my right, right? I should actually get ready to take the start. I mean, yeah, like, whatever I had at the weekend passed, but it's... I'm sure you've probably had it before, right? Where you get, like, sick, and then, like... It kind of knocks your body out of whack, and it takes a few days for your body to sort of, like, properly get its bearings back. Yeah, I'm on the outside of Phil again. The same thing happens. Okay, we're good. So I have the clam chowder at Lexus PR event. Oh, he backed out big time. Alright, well, I'm taking that spot. Thank you, sir. Ooh. Was nearly into the back of Batia. A good worker gets sick in his free time. Well, I did over the weekend. Body has just decided that it doesn't want to work properly though anymore. After the fact. Ooh, snagged the wall a bit there. And Robert gonna act like a bit of a cork in the bottle here for Mattia. And I'm gonna act like a bit of a cork in the bottle for Phil, that's for sure. Should go into the back and that'll teach him to not use brakes. True. To reinforce that lesson. Could also have played bowling. You know. Spotted bowling is always a good bit of fun. broken away a little bit. Cousin is your cousin, let's go bowling. Yes. Okay. Poor old Yari, he's been left again. We're all pretty close on top of each other, and he's like, please. I hope he knows about the RPM range, and he isn't doing what I was doing last week, but didn't have the foresight to check the replays. Or have other people call him an idiot. Turbo engines, yeah, I'm not quite sure how much the turbo does, but it's there. You can see that little orange bar that indicates the turbo. We have 38.7 from me that time around, 38.5 from Phil. Changes a lot of the range, yeah. It goes up a couple of notches, yeah, when I cross the 3,000 threshold, which I think is what coops up for the, what would be us leaving the sort of conventional power band. Yeah. Almost halfway into this. Not a lot of movement so far, but we've stayed very close as I snag the wall like a buffoon. Oh. I guess nobody's really been in the right position to make a jump yet. It's tricky. We're driving pretty well. Actually, yeah, we're all equally spaced, I think, almost. Almost all spaced by 1 point or 0.6 seconds, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I've overdone it. That screwed me, I think. I'm gonna just park myself. Back looked again what you're on about. Why did I let him take the well? Bonk. Back down to 5th, but hoping he can make something happen, maybe. If I can push him into making some movement. Oh, Yari's going on Mart, and they're colliding. We're all gonna leave Yari in the dust. Definitely fade over the course of the race. Is the only vehicle user ever does it in AT. I mean, like, the modder who made this van is, like, really... We just missed him. Or did I put my tear in the wall? I don't know. I don't think I did. He's right there. This is really tight stuff. Oh my god. Holy shit. How we managed to squeeze through there, I don't know. Crazy stuff. I do have the inside line here, though. Wow. Absolute madness. It is going to come up behind me. Actually, let's swing out onto the racing line. Ah. I was hoping he would be a bit more aggressive under braking than he was. That kind of fucked me there. Big time. Well, still not over yet. Phil has jumped past Martin to second place though. He's not even playing Assetto Corsa. Anymore he's playing Assetto Strada. Real. Oh, Mattia going for that lunge up there. I scraped the wall, but that's good. Still kept the speed up. Yeah, he's closing in on this now, actually, with all that we've been scrapping. Mart has pulled ahead. What is Mattia going to do into here? He's going to go for it under the braking. They both drive each other into the wall. I'm going to go out the wall. Oh my god! Jesus! I don't even know what happened there. Those two were all into each other. And I was nearly up on my wheels. I was nearly up on my side. Holy shit. Unlucky for Mart though. Looks like he got a bit wedged. But that was a very bold move from Mattia there. Thousands in deliveries last year. Alright, this time I'm holding the inside. And he's driven himself into the wall. Makes life easier for me. Oh, overcook it into there. Oh, Mattia almost ate it into there. This might be the last lap, actually. Only 20 seconds left on the clock. And Robert's gonna make it all the way around to the start again. They plow it into the wall like an idiot. Still keeping it ahead of Mattia by a comfy margin, which is good. 7 seconds. I think this is it. Yep, this is gonna be it. Final lap. There we go. Oh, that was something. That was really sideways, yeah. Yeah, even Mattia said cooked brakes. Yeah, I think the brakes do. Yeah, everyone seems to, whether or not AC simulates it or not. This car seems to, or van. Sorry, it's not really a car, is it? This van seems to replicate it somehow. There's like some witchcraft going on in the mod. Because yeah, I've never experienced, I don't think I've ever really experienced brake fade in AC before. But this mod manages to capture something that really feels like it. Again, only race 2, annoyingly, but race 2 was the interesting one, I feel, this time around. There was a lot happening. Yeah, even the Sunbeam, yeah. The Dick Seaman as well, I think, held its braking power. And that thing was, like, extremely overrun. Because it was like a 1920s chassis with like 1930s power, and that wing was like all over the place. He did pretty decent on the stats. I wonder if these two, what gear are these two starting on actually? Ah. I think those two missed the memo. Starting this thing on second, definitely it seems like the play. Yeah, it's somewhat worried Phil was gonna do the same again, but he was a bit more cautious this time. He was definitely ahead of me last time, I think, so it's fair play. I was just being aggressive. Hard to pit two vans through pretty much all of this track, really. We made it work, I guess, but it's probably one of the most incident-heavy races we've had in a while. To be expected, though. Yeah, it's a British police livery. I've been trying to work out if the lights are like slowing me down or not. And I can't tell if they do. So like, I had them on in qualifying, and I took them off for the race. But I don't know if me being in the faster in the race was just me improving, or if like the lights were actually should call it. Yeah, if it was me improving or if the light bar really was making the difference. See, not a lot happened this opening stint. We're all pretty close to each other, but not much. We're just kind of tightening up, really. And about pro tires, you should check here quick before the next race, but on the CMRT, the Transit has another colored indicator on the tire display. I don't think this does, no. On pro tires. Yeah, this was awful for me. I just went in too hot. Like even more on the inside than the inside tire. No. No, it's not there on our pro tires. I played that pretty well. I let him through because I was just going to screw myself and then just, like, pushed him. How did Mattia get alongside Mart, though? Oh. 3 plays already saved. Guess same thing? Oh yeah, he just went for under braking. Luckily Mart saw him. Obeyed with the space. What's in the back of the van? Given the back of Mattia's van, probably drugs. Mine, it's not a cards van, as if vans aren't cars. I don't know. On longish stint, see if it fades, find out mid-race for the content. Well, I do that every week. I find out mid-race for the content. Whoa. Yeah, he was going in the... Was there contact beforehand? No. Was there contact before, though? I don't see it on mine, but it seems like Mart's van moves a little. And Mattia's van... Yeah, both vans jump a little bit, I think. So I guess there was a little bit of contact. It's worked out nicely for me and Phil, though. Kind of. Yeah, he might have done. Oh, I want to see how close I was here. I don't think it was hitbox. I think it was more, it was just netcode. Oh. Oh, that was so close. I didn't touch a single person through this bit. Oh. Mattia hit the wall. I just avoided him. And then, yeah, there was was really trying to force it here, but there was nowhere to go, so just had to concede. I just directed him against the wall. Not the best turn to go side by side, no. No, that back sector tightens up quite a lot for these things. Yeah, inside line was definitely the line. I thought he'd be much more aggressive into the braking zone here, so I was hoping I could just take the normal racing line. Didn't work. Ooh, Mark got really deep there, though. Guess that's how Phil gets through. Yeah, he does. Clean. Oh. I guess just seals the deal into the brakes, yep. Mattia. Gets a little cut off there on the apex, which slows him up even more. Repair multiplier. For fuck's sakes. One time. If there's any consolation, I called Virgilio Roman as well. I don't think so. He'd have to confirm, but it doesn't look like he did. Oh. No. Yeah. Just about missed it. All of them, Rico not taking his meds, yep. Never down made the precision, yeah. Oh, both of them made it this time. Helped me out quite nicely. I was hanging on. Yeah, Mark got the advantage here, and I was like, okay, what's Mattia gonna do? Hey, he just didn't get it stopped. How did Mark react? I looked like he wasn't gonna make it either. Yeah, like he's fully on the brakes. He's turning. Yeah, neither of you made the corner. And then you kind of... Well, I guess I was quite deep as well. As you're checking R Racing Evolution, this is a real track that was used by DTM in like 2010, so... Actually, no, I'd be a bit late. Oof. Yeah, wasn't a look at the replay cameras. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, he did the same. Oh, do you know what this reminds you of? It reminds you of that 186 race at St. Pete. I think most of you were there for that, right? Where we had the, like, 5-car pileup. Oh, that was fucking hilarious as well. Oh. Yeah, I remember coming around that corner and there was just a wall of cars. Because I was the last one on the scene. And I was like, oh god, no, just wall of cars. Bam! Straight into them. And maybe. Yeah, Mattia tries to get around the outside, but yeah, he just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it anchored down. And I think it's here he gets proper sideways. Oh! What happened down here? Oh no. Oh. Oh. Got a bit carried away with the pushing, eh? Oh. A little carried away. I overdid it here, but I think... Was it here? Might have been next lap. Guess it was next lap. He hits the wall there a bit. Yeah, he bumped, but he didn't run. Or was it here? Oh, there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He was just throwing it in real hard there. Look at that from on board. Smooth on the steering and then just full counter. That's not a lot of rotation, actually. I wonder if he's got... I wonder if he has, like, lower rotation on the wheel? I'm pretty certain I could turn the wheel more. Yeah, I have, like, full 900. But I'm turning like that. I wonder if he's, like, clampered his wheel down a bit. Just when we find out this whole time that Mattia's been racing on, like, one of those really shitty bungee cord wheels that has, like, this is their, like, max rotation. I'd be eternally humbled if that was the truth. He humbles me enough already as it is. Yeah, how close was he to the wall, actually? He was very close. He didn't hit it, though. Look at that, over-rotation. These fans drift quite nicely, actually. As we found out, unintentionally. Rewind it a bit. Definitely on 540 or lower. Well, actually, he might have hit it. It might have just been funny collisions on the wall. Because look, you'll see a point where the van stops getting closer to the wall. About there. Yeah, you see? It kind of bounces a little bit. So it might have actually hit it. Was it not Mattia whose pedal box collapsed once in the loaders? He had cardboard boxes or books. Oh no, that was Matteo. That was Matteo. Matteo has the infamous books holding up his brake pedal. Or, like, yeah, his pedal box. Me hitting the wall, but it didn't matter. Was it like for the lead though? Well, they were pretty close. Okay, it wasn't that close. Never mind. Can't mastery level up over the cooler. I'm gonna quickly, before we look at the results, I'm gonna quickly put this on like this on the TV cameras. Jump forward to the exciting bit, I guess. Just a couple of laps in. And I'll be right back quickly. Just to quickly go and use the loop. Oof. Back. Hit the old brakes there, because we want to look at the results. Wish I'm actually registered for next race as well. Yep, I am. Gonna have, like, no time to practice for it, though. But, that's okay. It's whatever. Aw, gee, thanks. Just get the old results up. Skoda's turbo? No. It's actually the same one that's in RBR, just with a slightly different body kit and like suspension and stuff. The one that's in Group 2? Group 2 Skoda? Yeah, race 1, Phil took the win over Mattia. 37-9, 37-1, Jesus. 39, yeah, look at us. 39-9, 39, 38, 38, 39. 2, 6, 11, 5, 7, 1. I got 1 per lap. Sheesh. A bit of a jumble here. Could have swear I heard a blow valve or something. No. They are, they're naturally aspirated. The way things should be. Oh, our race was a lot. We went a lap longer. And I guess given that the pace was about over a second. About a second a lap slower, yeah. Oh. All kicked off. Oh. Unlucky for March 2nd, all the way down to 5th. Roberta to win in race 2, though, over Phil, then myself, Mattia, Yari, and Mark. Much closer lap spread this time. Pretty hefty in the odd incidents. What's my incident average now, actually? 1.3! No! Finally crossed the 1.3 threshold. There's a 1.2 for so long. Overall point standings. Dirty bugger, yeah, I know. Mattia with a perfect weekend last week. That's definitely helped him out. Definitely helped him out stay in the lead. For this week. Everyone with a big with more than 1 incident average. It's hopefully gonna be a bit better next week. We're at Highlands, but the short layout next week, so it's gonna be tight, but not incredibly so. Yeah, only 4 points behind this Phil, which is very close given it's double races. Only 3 points behind him is Robert. Mart's further back on 370. I'm further back on 363. And then Yari with 356. Consistent though, 178 across both weekends. Only one with the same. Robert's maybe the closest with 193 and 194. Only man to stood on every step of the podium as well. But, yeah. Not sure how this season's going to play out, though, given that we're going to be going into... next week will be fine, but obviously the week after and the week... so, yeah, these two... Actually, no, it's the last 2 rounds, sorry. Last 2 rounds are the ones that are going to be impacted. So these first 4 rounds, they should be fine. Then these last 2 are going to be the problem ones. But we'll see. See how things keep going. But I've been enjoying that at least. Would have been cool if we could have gotten some more people in, but is what it is. Got a fun group of people in. Anyways, so not the end of the world. Right, server is up. I have done 0 practice. So we're going to see how this goes. I do have a setup already for the car here, though, because we did race here before. I don't know if it was this exact layout, but the setup should work for either or. Open seams on track edges now. Oh no. On SRS, methinks. Should be good. I'm hoping we don't find them. Head on out onto the track. A while since I've driven around here, but it is a fun track. Shame it's dead in real life, though. Huge shame. Where do we go? This way. Overdone it a little bit. Gearing feels pretty good though, at the moment. Minutes on the fuel, apparently. We're hitting top speed. Oh, I might have overdone it. No! I was like, oh, I could go flat for the first turn. Nope. Unceremoniously eat gravel. To make the most of this session because this is my main practice. I guess qualifying is going to be my main practice really now. Terribly long of a lap here though. 1 minute 23 from Yari, 34 from me, and I was stuck in the accumulator for a bit. Alright, lesson learned though. Don't take turn 1 full flat.
Skins are ready, press the restart button.
Shucks. At least they're ready now. Before, not like last time where it was right before the race. Shot myself in the foot big time. Use that curve there to save me. Use the curves around the track really to help save me. Hey Adam, how's it going? 23.8, that was actually the fastest lap clocked on the board, which is pretty good. Yeah, I did clock quicker, I think, but I guess it wasn't valid. Good luck overtaking. I have used this track for this car before, I'm pretty certain. I remember it being good fun. Oh, I didn't actually... you know what, yeah, we'll quickly do it now. Start qualifying. Oh, it's doing it again. At least it's qualifying. We're not missing. I don't know a lot. Not going to be like last week. We get, like, saddled with having to join the race just before it starts. Because that wasn't great. A little bit. It just takes a little while sometimes to rejoin. This is what kind of scuppered me at the start of last week. But it's only qualifying, so... Yes? I think it is. I think it is on my SSD. If not, then move it to one.
Skins checked, nothing new, carry on.
I leave that 94. But good enough. Let's get out there and clock some laps. I didn't really get a chance to practice because I had to take a little pause. But I'm getting Henning's way too much there. Missed too much time though. Good. Not sure what the best way to take this corner is though. The rear end gets a bit loosey-goosey on me. Actually crazy how much the curb saves me on the exit of there. It's good to know because it means I can push a lot harder through there and get away with it. Crap. Hit the wall. Oh no. We're gonna head on HDD, let's see about half content. Let's see how long, take 5 minutes to let everything in. Jeez. Only for the first time, but still, yeah. Okay. '21. Where the fuck did that come from? 22. crazy times. But no sandbags. There are no sandbags on. I wasted too much time earlier not driving. No. Modern Warfare 2 wordplay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. The others can tell you my brain is not fully firing on all cylinders tonight. Measuring stick as to what our lap time is going to be. 23.3, that's reasonable. I had a few mistakes, I can iron those out. Tried WD-40. No, I haven't actually. Maybe I should afterwards. And a hammer. Nothing a hammer and WD-40 can't fix. More to the left. So I'm gonna clock in here. Might not be too bad. 22.1. That actually puts me second. Only a 10th off. It's pretty good. Locked up. Shit. It's a very hard track to be consistent on this, though. Lots of like funny bumps and elevation changes and tricky corners in general. Really just can really easily throw your rhythm off if you're not careful. Just really straddle this car right on the edge to get the most out of it. That's why I think it's a great pick, or a great match. 21.6, jeez. Cooked it a bit. .2.0 though was a slight improvement. I felt there was a couple of mistakes on that lap, so I think if I tidy it up, maybe pull a 21. Not if I do that though. Ah. First corner bites. Bites hard. Shucks. So I'm going to be starting at best third. No sandbags, not collect more. Oh. Ooh. Wait, have we set identical times? Oh, no, we didn't. Actually, we would have if it was last lap, I think he matched what I set last time. Which is kind of crazy. And I am happy with this. I think fuel-wise, though, I should be fine. I don't think anything else needs changing, though. I think we're... It is a fun combo. It's pretty demanding, though, so... God, look at these lap times, though. Very close. A load of people in the 22.3, 22.3, 22.3, 22.1, 22.0, 21.9, 21.6. So from second down to 7th. That's very tight. Very, very tight. Like what, 3 tenths? Not even 3, a little over 3 tenths. Between us. No, I'm gonna throw it all the way at the start here, just you watch. Cheers for the luck, I will need it. You only win in turn 1. Yep, that's exactly right. Almost felt it bogging, so I went for a little clutch dabble. It seemed to have paid off, albeit mud on the inside is flying. Give it a little lift through turn 1. Just to make sure I can get it all hooked up for turn 2. He's still there on my inside though. Got it ahead. Very close stuff. Really let the car get caught on that curb. Oh, it's a lot of understeer there. Oh, it's not good. I don't know where he is. He's backed off a bit. I'm not sure what happened with him. But I took air off of that curb. It was not what I was expecting at all. Okay. Don't put it in reverse. Oh, I locked up a bit there. Not good. Yeah, you keep a repair on us though. Dirty air understeer, yes, yes. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh yeah, putting a wheel on the grass. better that time. Really closing up at the front. It's pulled up to me a bit more, I think. But we have broken away from the cars behind, which is good. Well, that was fastest lap of the race so far for me. Race has only just started, but it was the fastest car on track that last lap. Gotta be really careful because it's a rear-engine car. Of that rear end getting away through that first turn. The last thing I want. Of course, so it happened to me a couple of times in practice. These front two guys ain't getting away terribly much. Mart is also keeping me very honest. A bit wide here, I think. I gotta get into a bit more of a groove this around here. These front two definitely seem to just be ticking along at a bit of a better sync. So it's a great check for low power's car, yeah. I can win this, maybe. Maybe. It's doable. Doable, but not easy. Those two are gonna maybe get into a bit of squabbling. I keep locking up into turn one there. It's not helping my fronts. I need to stop doing that. I'm at 94% brake power as well, 90. And I'm still locking these brakes like a moron. Dabble on the lift. There, that helped out a lot through there. Oh, Mart's way off in the grass there. Oh, I'm gonna be way off of the grass too here. He hurries off of the grass again. Mart's got a lot of speed. Can he take it anywhere though? I might have accidentally run him off the road a little bit. It's a bit hard to see sometimes. He's gonna have slipstream on me here, I think, which isn't good. No, I'll time into turn one braking. Keep doing it. I don't think my tires are gonna love me though by the end of this. If I do. Ooh. Jesus Christ, that was not good. I saved it though. Pull the snap in there, maybe. Oh, there's some chaos behind though. Jim's gone way off the road. To refocus, methinks. I'm in this race if I just get my mojo down, I think. That's the thing, it's not the easiest track to overtake on, but mistakes are aplenty, so... Oh, just get one corner wrong and you get absolutely spat to the wolves. It's not a forgiving track, that's for sure. But it's a lot of fun when you get a lap hooked up right. That's Krill issue, that was Krill issue. But I'd like to see you try. It ain't easy. Those two are still going at each other up ahead, though. he's gone wide. Didn't end too badly for him, though. Yeah, like the starter car TBH. Well, why you ain't here? Fool. Oh, he was quicker than me that time around. Quicker than the cars behind me, though, so that's good. Sending out being under 912. Yeah. I feel like this might win though. This thing does have a lot of, it doesn't have a lot of power, but it does have a lot of grip. The 912, from what I remember, doesn't have a lot of grip, which might be its like sort of downfall against like this. This is one of those cars you can really throw about when you know what you're doing. See Matthias appeared on the leaderboard, which is a little concerning. He's behind Phil though, so he might pose a threat later on. Because I don't feel like racing anyone, just hot lap faster maximum. Fair. It's not a great lap from Mark last time. Oh, his gear ratios are way shorter than mine. I was pulling on him big time there at the end of that straight, but I wasn't going to risk going for it. Oh, there's a bit of a yellow flag. I think one of them might have dipped a wheel off. Probably Yari. It's got a bit wide. Played that quite nicely though. Big slide from me there. That actually kind of worked though. I absolutely hooked into that curb quite nicely. He's a bit wide. He's very wide. Oh no. Oh, he's losing it. Convert that into an overtake. Had to be a bit cautious, but got that to work quite nicely. I'll definitely pull away from him at the end of this straight. I have that straight line advantage. I look at a complete clean lap of this combo must be great. Yeah, it does. But as you can probably tell, a lot easier said than done. Like, you can get on the throttle really early in some places, but you need to have a lot of confidence, a lot of trust. The car is going to do exactly what you want it to do. Tina has broken free, I think, from that train behind, which isn't good for us. But yeah, if I can ditch Mark, that might give me a bit of a saving grace. Faster than maximum hot lap. Catch up to leaders maybe. I was a little bit faster than Rebel at time. Oh, Yari's taken the lead actually. That's pretty big. Into a fighting, that could work great for me. Oh, this is a particularly great line, but the worst either. I haven't been seeing what lap times Mattia's doing. Doesn't seem like he's catching at a massive rate, which is good. Oh, had a little bit of a frame dip there. It's sloppy. Oh, has caught up a bit this lap. I think. Whoa, had a great run through there. Big old whack on the lock. Just have to do 17 fastest lap, I wish. Yeah, he was 1/10 faster there. On the T over 21.7. Minutes left. Those two are side by side. Don't seem to be losing enough time though. Yeah, we're right on top of each other. So this could be interesting. Hoping I might have shaken Mark, but he's keeping me very honest. Curb of Death spared me. Yeah, it really did that lap. It's so easy to get this car launched if you're not careful. This has been a pretty tidy lap though. Left. Oh, took the fastest lap. Might get broken once Mattia crosses the line. Oh, I actually was faster. It's good. But I might have made too many mistakes in the early running to really be a factor for the win here, I think. Unless those two really fight hard over these last 4 minutes. Honestly, I'm surprised with all the shit that's happened that I am as close as I am. Oh, Mart's gone way off the road. I think he recovered though. He's lost out though, actually, maybe not. It's unlucky. Real time is a bit, yeah, it's a bit weird, but comparing to Sims 2.2, yeah. I am definitely lapping faster than these guys, but I don't think I'm making enough of an impression on them over these laps. I needed to be much closer. I needed to not let them get away to the gap they have, really, I think. Gaps in pace just aren't big enough for me to close up unless they have an incident of some kind. They are pushing each other pretty hard, it seems, but doesn't seem like it's quite enough. Should be able to hold off Mattia for third, though, which would be good. Bear's a little quicker than me that time. he's fighting with Yari. Tia clips the fastest, but he's not faster by much. Every time you close that curve. Yeah. I do too, don't worry. The feeling's mutual. But you've got to. You've just got to. I'm feeling a bit more trust in the car now. Now that I've sort of I guess, yeah, this is one of those races where it's like, if I'd had a couple more laps, where would I have been? Because, like, yeah, I'm hitting my stride now in this back portion of the race, but it's too little too late, really. Unless something happens up front. I'm relegated to 3rd place. This is going to be the final lap as well. Faster than them both again, but they are still about 3-4 seconds out. If they do take each other out, though, wouldn't be the first time I've inherited a win from the leaders taking each other out. So, right, final lap. Just gonna try and run the fastest lap I can, really. Robert has fallen off a bit, but I don't think it's gonna be enough for me to really catch him. Nah, he fell off, I think. I don't know if that's because he tried something or what. Roman fell off, fuck's sakes. 21.6. Clipped the fastest lap. Matia beat me. 21.5. He beat me by a 10th. God damn it. Beat me by a 10th. I was hoping I'd at least steal fastest lap. Oh. Beat me on the 0.1. 0.1. Bastard. I was hoping I could just hold on to it. Just snag it. No. Robbed. Villain like he swore on stream. I swear on stream all the fucking time. It'll be my villain arc when I start politening up. You think you hate this track now? I love it still. That was great fun. I think I know why you would say that you hated it, though. I'm a little gutted, though. I wish I made less mistakes. I could have been up there. Just didn't quite have it. Oh, that was... Oh, it looks like Mihao was a little hot, maybe. He just got on that curb. Lucky though, nothing bad happened. Chink fact flows a certain way, but it doesn't. I thought I had the flow pretty down at the end, actually. It was very close between the two of us for a while. Yeah, we both fucked up here. I think this was really the bit that really ended my chances of winning, I think. Yeah, oh. Alright, would have been... Yeah, okay. It's sort of hitting it. Yeah. Darn curb. Yeah, it's because I was out too early, and then dug in like that. Bonk. I thought you were alongside. I didn't realize you'd messed up as well, so I was like, oh, I'll make sure I stay to the right here. That's why I was like on the grass there. And I was like, oh wait, he's behind me, huh? That Rob's tail end the whole race, which reminded me I saw my dad's car right side brake light was busted, but I forgot to tell him. Interesting story. Yeah, I was locking up like mad at the start into this first corner. I couldn't help myself. I gave you a scare a few times. I have to go and look back at that in the replay then. Pretty eventful race it seemed. RM Park delivered in these little bad boys yet again. Where was it where you got past me? I did something really wrong somewhere. Where was it? So when I went drifting into turn 1, probably was. Nothing. Oh, it was here, yeah, I went what? Alright. Oh, he went over, or... He did the same thing I did on the first lap, but on the inverse and bounced straight out onto the grass. Held it pretty well though. But yeah, I dropped a wheel here. One of those moments where when, like, you don't have much time to react to it, but you're like, I hit the brakes and I was like, oh no, I've dropped a wheel. Shit, shit, shit. But jumped on the brakes extra hard. Which is a shame, because I maybe could have pounced Yari here. If I'd gotten this corner right, I was right on him. He fucked it up big time here. I'm actually not really big time, but maybe enough so I could have pounced him. Instead, I was the one getting pounced. Ah, okay. I thought he was a lot further along than he was. And then I just, like, Verstappened him off the road accidentally, but no. In my rights. I don't think it mattered too much though, because I think here is where... Yep, there we go. Absolutely fumbled that. Maybe put it when we last race, I did have long gears, I just didn't override it on setup. Oh. Yeah, unlucky. Ooh, a bit of contact behind, I think. Oh, Jim got a bit deep, it seems. Let's see what happens. Oh, of course. Oh, Jim lost it. Oh, oh. You know what? Phil kind of saved him. he was out of control there, but bam, knocked him back straight. Lost a couple spots, but Phil then got jumped by Mihao, I think. Yeah. Look back at that later, though. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot to break down this one. Let's see. Because, yeah, it's just, I think, yeah, I caught you here. Yeah, 103. I was, yeah, 108. Look at that. 109. 110. And this next lap, I think, was on... Was it this next lap? No. Here we go. Why did you make a mistake somewhere? Oh, you did. Bit of a wobble there. Put me right up close, yeah. Because here I'm already going faster, yeah. 102, 103, yeah, 110. I actually backed out here. So I was like, I don't feel like going for the overtake now. Too late. So I'm just gonna settle and then go for the overtake somewhere else. And where did we go from here? Oh, you went wide. Yeah, this was a bit of a scary moment. Way out wide, sliding across the line. Alright, I'm gonna stick to the right, brake a bit. Luckily, that worked out. Got through. Then, what happened to you? So, things only got worse for you from here on out, it seemed. You're keeping me pretty honest for a while. Especially as my pace only got better and better as the race went on. I was trying to see if I could do anything at all to catch up to those guys, but you're hanging on. Like, I settled into a really nice rhythm at the end here, I think. It's just a shame that I had to have a bit of a sloppy opening half. Oh, bit too eager here. Look at that. Yeah, over the edge. Catches the bump. Oop, pressed the wrong button. Blasted out into the wall. Full throttle on the grass, that's a death sentence. Yeah. Should have been going faster into here. Maybe. Yeah, it seemed like you were topping out in third gear, actually. Yeah. So 78. Oh, just all over. Maybe. It's definitely a track you need to have a lot of confidence in the car, which I didn't start getting until towards the end. Once I started getting more confidence and trust in the car more, the lap times were falling. And I was consistently hitting, like, 21s. Yeah, I think you definitely should have throttled back here. I think you might have saved it if you did. But you kept your foot in it, and then it died. Yeah. It was ogre. I mean, you were running good pace with the gearing you had. So I think you definitely could have held on to that 4th place at the speed you were running. Just obviously, if you were expecting a bit more, that might have been tricky. But yeah, I think, yeah, being full throttle there was what really killed you. I even held on to the place, I think. And you have eased off the throttle there a bit. Yeah, because it's so bumpy around here. Yeah, I would have held that ahead of Mattia. But yeah, unfortunately. Death. Yeah, Mattia got through the field. Starting from the back. It didn't work with shorter gears. I mean, it's kind of awkward in general at first, but it's one of those tracks that once you start getting in, ooh, that's a bit tight. Oh, they kind of lost it a little bit in the braking, maybe? Or maybe. A bit weird. I write the random number. Okay, let's get past Rob. He did a pretty good job getting through the field, but was going to make sure he wasn't going to catch me. If it was the last thing I did. I was hoping I could take fastest lap from him as well, but fell a 10th short. was all it was. 1/10. Gutted. Jim was running pretty well at the front of these guys for a while. Yeah, he lost it, didn't he? We saw that earlier. There we go, yeah. Got into a little knock. Yeah, lost it. A little knock with Phil. That was Mihao up to the front of this main train. Gave Mattia an extra position as well. Where does he get Phil? He actually loses out on the straight on the exit now. Ooh, Phil loses. Where's that stop? I think Phil was maybe trying to look up the inside, but he loses it. Yeah, it's a tricky braking zone, that one into Town 1. Especially with the car being rear-ended. You're trying to brake the car before it's properly... Like, you have to hit the brakes pretty hard before the car's really settled down from the sort of, like, that, like, kink. So, it does kind of want to just throw itself out. I remember one time in the past, I did hit a pretty nice drift into that first turn. Completely unintentionally. But, it was like what I did in this race, but I pulled it off a lot nicer. Oh, Mihao got way out there. As you saw, yeah, he got it wrong. There you go, it's Mattia past him. Oh, but Mattia does lock up. Ah, it was fine. Didn't really matter. Oh, he lost it again. Oh, Mattia lost it as well. Yeah, I guess it's good to know. It's good to remember that, yeah, everyone isn't superhuman. They're not just, like, nailing this braking zone every time. It is a really hard braking zone for a reason. Oh, he lost it again, and that... Yeah, I'll allow Mattia through that time. Pressure got to him, methinks. Look at the front, too, because he was going at it quite a bit. Who started out front? Yeah, Robert started out front. Yeah, I was all over him for a while. Then he got past him. I don't actually know who won in the end. So I guess we'll find out here. But they were... Yeah, I was surprised. They were really going for it. But they managed to run pretty... Can't English anymore. They managed to run very consistent pace. Like, very consistent. Out front. Barely made any mistakes. And the ones they did weren't enough, really, to make a difference. Their sort of total mistake time, I guess, was definitely a lot lower than mine. Because I was running a good bit faster than they were at the end. And, well, I say a good bit. It was like 3-4 tenths a lap. I'd say. Faster than they were towards the end, but yeah, I didn't really make much of an impression on them overall. I closed up a couple of seconds, but it really wasn't enough to get into any kind of threat range towards the end. They were just that good. Better have a little slip up somewhere. No, Yari just gets on his bumper. He's gonna get him. No. It's a bit tricky to get runs out of that final corner sometimes. Because of the way that final corner kind of falls away on you. You nail it and you can be on for a good run. You don't, screwed. Ooh. I don't know if that was a dive or if Rebel let that happen. Oh, he saw it happen, and I guess he thought he'd maybe try for the switcheroo. Maybe. Didn't quite work, but he gets the slipstream back. Does he make it? No, he backs out. Decides it's not gonna work. And settles back. yeah, I got wiped there. Yeah, you see, these two were just on top of each other the whole time. Impressive that they were able to run the speed they were without making any, like, major mistakes the whole way through. Under this much pressure. Yeah, they very well could have crashed into each other at any point. Was kind of hoping they were going to, but they just stayed good. Oh, I think they did have a little touch here. Nope. I don't know why he backed out here. I felt like he had a bit of a slam dunk run here. Maybe Yari got a bit of a wonky shift. I don't know. I think maybe Robert wasn't expecting the surge. Does he get back? Pulls way a little bit. You can see me getting ever so slightly bigger in that at the back there. But I don't think these two were caring about me at all. They were way too tunnel vision each other. Oh, he went for it this time. Again, backs out. I guess, yeah, he was hoping he'd be more alongside, I guess, and he just couldn't quite get it done. Okay, again. Nope, he's backing out. Things will be going on to the final lap. Would have thought maybe he'd show a bit more aggression. But I guess he thought it wasn't worth throwing it all away. Oh, but he does open him up here. Gets on the outside, but a bit tricky to do something on the outside here. Yeah. Yari's smart enough to know he can just park it on the apex. Oh, he does get a bit loose there. Beck doesn't capitalize though, because he doesn't get it terribly great either. And then, yeah, he has a wobble here. Yeah, big. I think that sudden move there. Like, he's out here. And you see he hitches it left and right, and I think... Yeah, doing that all-at-once, I think the car just said no. You know, I wonder if that's a replay limitation, or if Robert just has the same steering angle as Mattia had, because he's again hitting that same steering lock. Let's see, where's... Entry Sentinel. Let's see where Mark loses it. It's my easiest reference point as to where someone might use full lock on a wheel. Oh yeah, no, it's full lock. Okay, I guess that's a replay quirk. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, I think he already holds him off. Yeah, I was a lot bigger at the mirror there. Look at that, right there. So near, yet so far. Oh, there almost crashed into the wall. See at the back between Henry and Rob. And we can take a look at the results. Ooh, I forgot about that. a little bit further. Ooh. Yeah, that was a bit of a scare there. Fully lost it. I think Mattia might have gotten a little scare as well. Tries on the outside, couldn't get it done. Let's see. Let's get it wrong at turn one again. Ooh. No, but Henry does have a lot more commitment under the braking. Closer now between the two. Okay. Forward a little bit. Does he get it wrong at turn one again? No. Our first turn though, yeah. Never not gonna be tricky. I thought we'd done the I don't know why I thought to myself we'd done the shorter layout last time. Thinking about it, I'm pretty certain we did actually do this layout last time as well. But oh well. I think this was definitely a good pick, so I don't think anyone really was complaining. Ooh. He's closing a lot on that braking zone. Brakes on this car are interesting. I'd argue the brakes are a little too good for this car, really. That might be accurate to real life, but like, they definitely do feel more powerful. That when this is when Mark copped it. Really that late? I guess it was. Cool. Oh, that was that. Easy music put me to eat. It's doing the same to me too. Let's look at the results though. Get those bad boys up. Yep, Yari takes the win over Robert in second, myself in third, second podium of the night. I'll take that. Mattia fourth, Phil fifth, Mihal sixth, Jim seventh, Rob eighth, Hanu ninth, Mark 10th, Henning 11th. Lap time wise, 21.8, 21.7, 21.6.3, 21.5.3. Bastard. We were definitely the fastest too. Not that much quicker than the top two, but yeah, definitely quicker. Philva 21.9, 22.2 for Mihal, 22.4 for Jim, 22.5 for Rob, 22.5 for Hanu, 21.8 for Mark, 23.0 for Henning. Pretty close on the lap times all around, really. And pretty clean on the incident points, definitely compared to last time. Or to last race, sorry, in the transits. 2 incidents for Mark, 1 for Jim, 1 for Phil, 1 for Mattia. And that was it. We won incidents, no content. I thought that race was enough content. And look at that, it's pretty topsy-turvy. Did anyone stay in their positions? I technically did. But I shifted at least once. I don't think there's any... Yeah, there isn't a single straight line across this board, which is good. Love to see that. There's a fight for every position on the grid. Oof, though. Ouchies. Big drop. Especially running from 4th down to 10th. Ugh. Hate to see it. Overall results, though. Robert leads with 2 second places. Puts him only 2 points in the lead. Over tied. Completely tied. Yari and Mattia in 2nd and 3rd on 194. This is technically wrong because I guess if they count it on incident average, yeah, I guess they probably count it on incident average, which puts Yari ahead, which is funny. Technically, though, in like normal conventions, Mattia got it first, so he would be ahead. But I think the SRS tiebreaker does it on incident average, or does it on all of the numbers you can see here. So incident average would count. Especially back when it counted for points. Yeah, those two are tied, 194. Phil in 4th, 9 points back off of those. So only 11 points back off the lead. And then I'm 2 points behind Phil. Much better fortunes this week compared to last, and hopefully the form I have this week will carry through. Iowa road course next week, that'll be an interesting one. I have no clue how that's gonna go. It's definitely a bit of a quirky track, that one. So, because it's not much of a road course, it's mostly a 7/8 mile oval, with, only reason I know that is because in like they use it for the track graphic in the name. They do some fancy shit. With like a bit of a full of like chicanes and a bit of a leg stuck in it. So that'll be an interesting change of pace compared to the nature of the other tracks we got covered up, which is Abisu, Hagarapagua Short, and then Brands Hatch Indy to round off. Of course, again, these last two are going to be question marks, but we'll see. I'm hoping to be around for both of these. Whether or not other people are, we'll see. But, yes, if you're wondering, I will be around on... I will try my best to be around on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I don't have any plans laid out at the moment for either of those days, so... especially not in the evening on those days, so service will be as usual. As far as I'm aware. But yeah, that wraps up the SRS running for the night, the main scheduled running. Good bit of fun. Good bit of fun. Definitely a swing up from last week, which was a bit of a tragedy. So that's a good thing. Hopefully, can keep this this uptick of momentum sort of rolling through into the future weeks. Of course, yeah, it is a big shame that this season does end on like New Year's Eve, very awkward sort of time to have it, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to make do of that and see how it goes. But yeah, if we're not, as I said, I will be around. I will be looking to race. If there are no races, then we'll probably do something else on those streams. I don't know. I think Christmas Eve we should be fine. New Year's Eve might be a bit more of a hassle. I'm not sure. I guess they're in the evening, so yeah, maybe both will be a bit of a hassle. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But yeah. New Year's. Looking again to maybe do a bit of a bumper stream like we did last year, running all the way through. Look out for more details on that when I sort of figure out a bit more of what we're gonna do with that. I definitely wanna. It was fun last year, so it'd be fun to do something similar again. But yeah, I need to get brewing on a sort of plan for that. Because yeah, I haven't put much thought into it, and well, it is only 4 weeks away now, so if I want something to happen, I need to put the wheels in motion sometime within the next couple of weeks. Was AFK? What's the ramble about? I was just talking about the plans for the final 2 weeks of the season, and partially for New Year's Eve stream. Because yeah, if you didn't know, the last 2 rounds of the season fall on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, which is a huge pain in the butt. But it is what it is. It's something I'm just gonna have to deal with. Hopefully gonna be around and streaming. Whether anyone else is, I couldn't say. But yeah, definitely gonna have to have some fallback plans in place. In case I am lapping on my own on those sessions. But we shall see. We shall see. If anyone has any ideas for the end of year sort of stuff, then I am all ears as well. I haven't really put too much thought into it. And I can't guarantee at the moment that I will be there, but true one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. God damn you, Ubisoft. Crew Motorfest. That means I have to buy the Crew Motorfest, though. How much is it on the sale, actually? Probably not gonna do it, but I'm curious. How much have they put it on discount for? 70%. That's still like almost £20 though. Just rent it for a month? Nah. I don't even think it's worth that. Well, it might be worth that, but like, if I'm gonna play it for that time, I don't want to be renting it. Like, I don't want the game to just suddenly not be mine. There's a demo for it, which I find kind of bizarre. I'm not really sure what they'd have in a demo for a live service game. But, they have one. Renting, you know, for how long you'll be able to access it. That is true. Doesn't mean I enjoy it any more than getting screwed in the ass. Hold on a second. Just want to check something. Was weird. Trying to peek out the window to see. The fucking helicopter was loud as shit. I don't even know if that came through on the live stream or not. Probably didn't, but I could hear it clear as day on my end. Loud as hell. Yeah, no. To be honest, I didn't even pick up the Crew 2 when it was like £1 a while ago. But, yeah, exactly. It's not worth it. I was like, nah, it's not even worth, like, £1. Because, like, sure, monetarily is not that much of a problem. It's like, it's more the time that I'd be annoyed about wasting. Like, sure, I pay £1, I get a full game, but that game's still shit. Doesn't make the game any better. Makes the financial impact way less, but like, the end game that I play still sucks. I'm not gonna have fun playing it. Sorry, it's BSA, I'm not great to like, yeah. And like, and that's like the sort of bigger thing with renting, is it's like, yeah, I'm gonna put this time into a game that I'm then just gonna, like, stop renting, and then I'm not gonna have the game anymore until I buy it. Which is like, eh. Don't really like that. So I never really sign up to Game Pass or anything like that. Yeah, nah. And games in big boxes, diskettes, 300-page manuals, and posters. Yeah. Good old days, eh? Good old days. I'm not fussed of, like, things being digital and whatnot. As long as I can have a locally installed copy of it that's not tied to some, like, online DRM that's gonna expire in, like, 3 years. And, you know, as long as it's, like, completely just, like, the files on my computer, I'm okay with that. But, like, man, modern games just don't give me a lot of reason to be excited anymore. And it's kind of a shame. It's like I can't help but look at like a lot of new projects and just be like very cynical right off the bat, because I've been proven time and time again in this current industry that, like, you know, get bit in the ass more likely than not. Don't miss this, they get scratches all the time. Yeah, I remember that back in the... Remember that especially being a thing back in, like, the PS2 days. And the PS2 discs. I have to, like, clean them up a fair bit. Which would be, kind of annoying. But, like... Don't get it, yeah, but you never want to buy anything either. You'd rather pick something up old to emulate. I would buy something if I think it's worth my money. But more often times, I don't think it is. I did buy some things in the sale, actually. Buy stuff even when... Hey, I buy stuff. What do you mean? Bought a handful of games in the sale. And I've got, like, what? 307 games in my Steam library. There's like about those 3.5-inch 5.25-inch diskettes. Yeah, I don't really miss them, yeah. Yeah, I figured. Ooh. Damn, I've hit... Just noticed. Yeah. Just hit 4,000 hours in AC. I have no life. It took, like, forever to get this last 1,000 hours, but, I got it. The stingiest person on earth. I can be sometimes, but it's more down to my motivation to do something. Like, if I'm motivated and want to do something, I will buy it and I will play it. If I'm not really, less so. I mean, like, all of the Resident Evil games that I own, I bought those quite recently. Still yet to play through 4, which I mean to do, but I basically played through 3, 5, Revelations, Revelations 2, almost back to back, so I was like, I'm gonna take a little pause from Resident Evil, and then, hop back into it with 4 at, some point. But those were all games I bought pretty recently. I never owned those until... Nothing really seems to get me motivated either. Debatable. I'm always motivated to do something. Just whether or not that follows what other people want to do is a different question. Um, and it does seem to be a bit of a trend. I feel sometimes that my tastes do differ from others. But that kind of goes both ways. It's a mutual thing. I love some games that others loathe. I loathe some games that others love. Probably queue up some kind of game in the background. Give us a bit of background stuff. Not maxi tune. Been a while. Pop out the old pooper again. I paused that a bit. Paused that a bit early, didn't I? Flat Out 3, no! How much is Flat Out 3 on sale, actually? Flat Out. It's insane they still sell that game. Actually, wait, do they even still have it on sale? Where is it? All the Flat Out games are on sale, but the Flat Out Complete Pack is not. Make it... Oh, like, how does that make sense? Okay. Flat Out... Why am I not seeing it? Oh, Flat Out 3 Chaos and Destruction, yeah. £1.30 died. Oh, yeah. Overwhelmingly negative. 17% is higher than it should be, though. It is definitely higher than it should be. Oh, there's a funny thing, actually. I don't know if you guys saw. Speaking of, like, discounts and stuff. But the Suicide Squad game is 95% off. That's not me saying it's worth getting. It's not. Don't need to be smart to tell you that. But I found that kind of funny. It's literally 95% off for a game that isn't even a year old. Like, it came out earlier this year. It's actually crazy. I guess car. Oh, high ace? We gotta race the high ace. I can't even tell what horsepower 800. But I say I couldn't even tell what horsepower he was at. Right. Oh, well, we're at 802. Perfect. We match. I'm actually showing the game, right? Yeah. But actually, I think Warner Brothers is like pretty much backed out of, was like backing out of gaming quite heavily now, because that was a colossal flop. They own, I think they own NetherRealm, who make Mortal Kombat, and Mortal Kombat 1 was kind of a flop as well. I think it did reasonably well on launch, but like it hasn't really kept people around. And the DLC packs have kind of flopped. So they've cancelled any future DLC for that. I think the only reason they're keeping Justice or Suicide Squad alive is because they're obliged to, because they set out a roadmap promising. I think they had like an edition that like promised like 5 seasons worth of content. So, oops. They really shot themselves in the foot with that one. But I think other than that, I remember reading something saying that they've basically pulled out of gaming now. Which is a shame, but they spelled their own demise by getting greedy. Oh, shit. Okay, he crashed too. It's fine. It is a big shame that, like, you know, the industry collectively is fucking over and failing. But, like, we're the ones who pay the ultimate price, really. Like, companies come and go. But, like, the more the industry fucks around with stupid shit, the more and more the money that's available is drying up. Ooh, I've earned a new part. What are we gonna get? Nah. Fine with the wheels we have. C1. You know, shiny. Gonna go for a crown. Let's see, are there any other good competitors? X5 might be good. Okay, this MX-5 was not so good. Are you back? Where did everyone scatter? I don't know. There's probably a couple of people just like listening in. That seems to be the case usually. There's always more people watching than chatting, which is fine. Oh, that's tight. Freaky. Who knows? Maybe they don't want to actually play games rather than talk, so they just muted me. I wouldn't blame them. What be it? I question why. The gameplay is very mediocre. But, POV, you are the Subway Surfer. I was not paying attention. Ow. But I guess to answer your point with emulation stuff earlier, I mean, with, like, emulation stuff as well, like, it's not that, like, I prefer emulating, but it's like, there are some really cool games that I've never gotten to play over the years, and some of them, and well, quite a few of them were console exclusive, you know, which is a pain in the ass nowadays because, well, those consoles are defunct, those games are defunct. Have fun paying extremely marked up prices for them. But like, yeah, there's so many great games that I've never played, and like, you know, if I think a game will be worth my time, and there's a good PC version available for it, I will get it. But sometimes I will play it on emulator first if there's like a good emulated version, to kind of get a feeling for it. I did that with a couple of games before. Like I played Resident Evil 3 on the GameCube. But I might go and buy the GOG version because, for the PC, because, well, why not, really? Because, yeah, they recently landed that pretty landmark move of securing them all for PC, which is pretty cool. Is that guy 800? No, he's 780, I think. Can't ignore they are way cheaper to access them. Yeah. Last thing, if I'm interested and I don't have to pay a penny, why not? Like, some things I see are a bit quirky and silly. I'd never pay any money for them, but like, oh, I can, like, just get them for the emulator? Oh, okay. Why not? That really silly game I was playing like a few months ago where I was basically just driving down a highway and trying not to die. I would never pay money for that, but it seemed too wacky to not try out. It captured my intrigue. And my intrigue does go in some weird places sometimes. Ooh. I mean, there is a game that I could bust out on stream that I haven't actually played yet. I've had it installed for a little while now. But, I think it could be quite fun. It's not a racing game, but a bit of a fun, goofy game. But, But I don't know. We'll see. He's got to be a bit more of a threat than he was, but he is miles back. Yay, I'm winner. Let's go to... Actually, no, I'm about halfway through the third row. Beginner. Or has no titles. Pretty close so far. Focus kind of waning there, so it might throw it after this one. He's actually gaining a little bit. Can't fuck it up. Ha. It's another palm. Arrow mirror. Wow. That looks horrible. No. Keep the standard mirrors, please. Actually, I was playing on, like, my other card, my main card the other day, with the Gimbala. Like, it got me, like, it gave me, like, fucking scissor doors. A lovable card, yeah. Nope. Racing game. It gave me, like, fucking scissor doors, but the scissor doors don't work. I don't know what they're used for. They just... I thought they'd show up in, like, But the car's just sat on the screen and stuff, but it doesn't seem like it does. It just doesn't do anything. I think that might be like an exclusive upgrade though. I don't think I've ever seen any other, or anyone mention them before or after in MexiTune, so that'd be some weird thing that only the Gambala gets, but I don't know. Ramble. But yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna wrap it up here. Almost 3 hours, give or take. Back next week with more fun racing action. And yeah, until then, I'll see you guys around. Adios.